Hello, welcome to Gea English Channel. Subscribe dong. Ngeri, ngeri, ngeri. Hello, super learners. Welcome back to Gea English Channel. And before we discuss what present simple is, I would like to invite you gladly to subscribe this video, share, like, and also comment. In order you are going to get notification for the next video that I will be making. Okay, 1, 2, 3, please press subscribe button, and also don't forget to press the bell, right? Okay, thank you everyone. So now let's go directly to present simple. What present simple is. So in this video I will be talking and sharing to you how to use present simple, especially affirmative sentence and negative sentence, also with adverbs of frequency, right? So let's check it out. When do we use the present simple? Here we use the present simple for talking about fact, and also when we talk about routines, right? For example, I don't read much. I don't read much. So if you see here, this is a complete sentence, but it's a negative sentence, right? I as a subject, don't read much is a predicate. And the second sentence, my sister often watches TV. My sister often watches TV. So my sister as a subject of the sentence, often is adverb of frequency, and watches TV is a predicate, right? And we sometimes play the guitar together. We sometimes play the guitar together. So here, we as the subject of the sentence, sometimes as the adverb of frequency, play the guitar together is the predicate, right? So if you see here, the second and the third sentence, they are affirmative sentences, right? And let's check about these tags. Let's read about Sandy's tags. How many parts of her daily routine does the text mention? So let's identify this paragraph. It says Sandy gets up at 4 a.m. every day, right? And she often eats pizza for breakfast. She doesn't go to school by car. She always flies there in a helicopter. She studies chocolate science and animal photography at school. After school, she usually reads a book about car mechanics, and she never goes to bed later than 7 p.m. Right? So let's identify how many parts of Sandy's daily routine does the text mention. First, it looks like there are 6 parts of her daily routine. The first is gets up at 4 a.m. every day, and then she often eats pizza for breakfast, and she always flies there in a helicopter. She studies chocolate science and animal photography. She usually reads a book about car mechanics. And the 6th is she never goes to bed later than 7 p.m. Right? So in this text, there are 6 parts of Sandy's daily routine, right? And how do we make sentence in the present simple? So present simple for affirmative, we build the sentence by subject plus main verb, or plus verb 1 and plus object and complement. For example, I live in a small town. You live in a small town. We live in a small town. They live in a small town, right? For affirmative sentence, when the subject is he, she, it, or third singular subject, we add s or es at the verb. So for example, he watches films on TV, she watches film on TV, it watches film on TV. Right, for negative sentence, for the subject I, you, we, they, so we say I don't live in a small town, or I do not live in a small town. You don't live in a small town, or you do not live in a small town. We don't live in a small town, or we do not live in a small town, or they don't live in a small town, or they do not live in a small town. And for the subject he, she, it, for negative sentence we use does or doesn't, right? So for example, he doesn't watch films on TV, she doesn't watch films on TV, and it doesn't watch films on TV. Or we also say he does not watch films on TV, she does not watch films on TV, and it does not watch films on TV. Alright, so if you see here for affirmative sentence, okay, plus verb 1 for the subject are, you, we, they, and for the subject he, she, it, we use the verb 1 plus s or es, right? For negative we use don't or do not for subject I, you, we, and they, and for the subject he, she, it, we use doesn't or does not plus verb 1. Alright, and these are also the spelling rules. And how do we make sentence in the present simple? This is the spelling rules for most verbs, especially the verbs ending in o, ch, sh, ss, and x. We here we add es for the verb, especially for the subject he, she, it. But the other for I, you, we, they, we don't add any s or es. Alright, but for the verb endings in y followed by consonant plus y, we change y into I and then add es. So for example, I study and studies, right? And here is the rule, right? For the third singular subject, you will need to add s, es, or we change y and then to I and then add ies, right? And the adverb of frequency, right? So here always is usually 100%. We do the activities, and usually it could be about 80, maybe 90%. Often probably about 50%, 60%. Sometimes about 30%, and never it's at 0%, right? For example, I always listen to music on my phone, right? I always listen to music on my phone. So here adverbs of frequency go before the main verb. If you see here I as a subject, and always is the adverb of frequency, and always before the main verb listen. Okay. But after do not or doesn't, so it means when you are writing the negative sentence after don't and doesn't, or after am, is, or are. So for example, we don't often watch films at school. So after don't or after doesn't, we can use adverb of frequency, right? And all the other, she is never late. She is never late. So she is here as a linking verb. So we use after to be am, is, or are, followed by adverb of frequency. She is never late. Okay, so let's practice. Order the words to make sentence. Now take your time to see the sentences here, the words, and I need you to order these words to make sentences. For example, like number 1, the guitar I and a rock group play. So I play the guitar in a rock group, right? And what about number 2? American films sometimes watch we. What do we say? We sometimes watch American films. Yes, correct. We sometimes watch American films, right? Busy, she always is. Busy, she always is. Okay, good. She is always busy. She is always busy, right? Go out, don't on Mondays, I usually. Go out, don't on Mondays, I usually. Okay, very good. I don't usually go out on Mondays. Oh, on Mondays I don't usually go out. Next, comics often doesn't my sister read. Comics often doesn't my sister read. Very good. My sister doesn't often read comics. My sister doesn't often read comics. Never with plays my dogs a ball. Never with plays my dog a ball. Good. My dog never plays with a ball. My dog never plays with a ball. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video, and I hope this video is useful for you. If you are learning something from this, don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Thank you for watching and getting this channel, and goodbye for now.
Subscribe dong. Ngeri.